Welcome back to the Baller Power channel. And yes, we're going to be talking about new arenas. And as you might know, if you are watching or hearing the news around the SLB, Bristol Arena or Bristol Flyers gets to build their arena, the Ashton Gate Arena. Now, this has been in the running for a long time. They were meant to build it in the year 2022 for the 2024 season, as they could not do that because they were held up by a company called ETM. They are a disposal company and they deal with trash. They have to meet regulation noise. They said because the building or the residential area will be too close to their company or the garbage disposal unit, that basically they might have to close their doors. The court said if the ETM, the garbage disposal unit, keeps within regulation of the noise, that problem will not happen. So with that, Bristol has to go ahead to start their arena in 2025. That means that will probably be ready by late 2026 or early 2027. So this is good news as they join Caledonia, Newcastle, Sheffield Sharks and Leicester Riders in owning their own arena. The reason why this is important, as I said before in my other videos, you have seats, bumps seats, ticket prices, you have caterers that will pay you money, you can use it as a multi-use area, renting it out to people who want to do not just basketball, netball, concerts, chess, all kinds of stuff. But the main important thing is sponsorships. Now, if you can tell a sponsorship to sponsor your team and the club and actually the arena itself, you can get lots of money, and this will build not only the team but the foundations, like for younger children to start playing basketball and get better in their skill, and that we can actually use in the future in the SLB and in the GB call-up to play basketball internationally. So arenas are important foundations for basketball. Like a pillar, they will hold up the basketball in the country. Saying that, I would like to see more arenas. Now, looking at an arena from the the NBL, but not the one in Australia, the NBL in England. The NBL has a team called Reading Rockets that play for Division 1, and that team has a 500 spectator seater arena. Why am I bringing up the Reading Rockets? Well, if you don't know, the Reading Rockets tried to join the British Basketball League. I believe they failed their attempt because they didn't have enough seats. At the same time, Bristol had only 700 seats. What was the problem? The problem was that Bristol has a lot of sponsorships already in the works, and they managed to keep a good relationship with their sponsorships. Whereas Reading Rocket hasn't got many sponsorships, and their seat is too small to advertise to sponsors. So they couldn't necessarily join the British Basketball League. I'm just theorizing, guys. Don't take this as a fact. Please take it as a grain of salt. It's just my theory. This is my theory. Please, guys, don't take it as this happened. It's just a theory of mine. But many sponsors would like to have at least around 1,000 to 2,000 audience numbers so they can start advertising and start pushing on to fans about their work and advertising and what they're doing in insurance, whatever it may be. They would like that number. So Reading Rockets is a good side and would easily, I believe, could fit in the SLB with the team right now. But as it goes with the actual arena, is holding them back from actually growing and taking that next step. So it's important to have a decent arena. We see with another team which absolutely, when they didn't have their own arena and it failed for them, and that is Plymouth. We know what happened to them. They basically didn't have an arena and it caused them to basically fold. Okay? So having an arena is important. for the team. It's structural. It's like a pillar in the basketball community. And it's unfortunate that Plymouth failed to do so because it's a declining area, but there is massive investment on the way. So hopefully they can start building their arena. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Until next time, peace.